Just tell me, go.
Then
I could just listen.
You think I'm making a cause why I gave you the money, which is not the case.
True.
So if that, it means because by doing that you feel like you guys maybe even have got too much money at work, but only giving me this. Because
not knowing what you're going
not knowing, but you never even have missed my lunch and said, let me give this person. So when that happens, it brings a very bigger picture, and I stop relating with you to a very big. That's why you have those married men first going to their crib and they eat their meat and they go back home and like, last time I bought you the nyama, maybe you said it was. So yeah, it's a bad thing, but you may never know that could be the cause. I've not been that.
So he just eats the meat from somewhere.
Could be a cause. Now the wife is not appreciated.
Yes. So we're such a person.
So we made bad.
Appreciate your men. Appreciate
our husbands.
Yes.
So Alfred, in your conversation you talked about manning up. That phrase, how has it affected men? Yeah, because usually when a man is trying to let out their issues or their troubles, they tell them to man up. Society has it, you have to man up, you have to be a man. So how has that affected the men?
That's true. Man up.
Yes.
Be strong.
Be strong.
That phrase has men going through tough times. They shut men down. Because the moment of man up, like shut up and face your struggles. So that man up sounds like stop feeling. And you can't stop feeling. You're only human. It has that bit of don't be soft. Actually,
I don't think it's being soft. It's letting out your emotions.
Exactly. Actually, if you're very emotional aware, if you find an emotional aware man, you see how those people keep saying that one is a simple word. I think sometimes I see that this just an emotional aware man who can express his emotions very well. If things go through well and if they don't. But because of their man up, they want you to be so what traditional.
They want you to move in a rigid way.
Exactly.
You have to be tough.
You have to be tough.
So the man up is telling you, baby, stop feeling, stop being soft, deal with it alone. That's why others even want to call themselves lone wolves. But we're a social being. You can't. We are social beings. Even if you're introverted, at least you have that one friend you're going to talk to. So you really just can't do life alone. Anyway, life pushes you to do it alone, and even start saying I'm a lone wolf, but you can't do it alone. So so that man up phrase sounds like stop feeling, don't be soft, deal with it alone, and eventually, because of that, men start to believe that their pain doesn't matter. Yet it really matters. The men stop asking for help because they think it is weakness. Yet it is not necessarily weakness, because the true strength doesn't lie in pretending that you are okay when you are not okay. Actually, it just even makes you not be authentic. Yet you should be the authentic version of yourself. So I believe the true strength lies in saying, actually, I'm not okay, but I'm trying to get better. So I think those two will reflect the feeling part that I'm only human, but because I have to man up the way you have been telling me, I'm working on getting better. So if the person you're telling that you're working on getting better is so confident of your mental health, you'll be like, okay, how can I help you with getting better? So that will show you why speaking up will really matter if you speak up.
So society should stop using that word man up.
We already know that we are supposed to man up.
You already know your men.
And you need to be heard.
You need to be heard, but it doesn't stop you from letting out your emotions and your frustrations. Okay.
So, in that same regard, how do we as society encourage conversations about men's mental health? So much that talking about men's mental health is a topic that can be discussed in your workspace. You can easily meet your coworker and ask them, how are you? Are you really okay? How can I be of help? Or that if you have a brother, a cousin, a friend,
a person you can confide in,
how do we make mental health a conversation that everyone can talk about, especially for men?
Those safe spaces where men can gather and maybe talk to one another, people that they feel like, okay, can confide in this person.
The first thing is it starts small. With such conversations we are done with having. Start on the smaller things. Because there are some bigger things men want to chase on their own. But start with the smaller details of life. How was work today? What? Before you go, then be present. Being present in someone's life, it means you can know from when he wakes up to when he comes back. You can even be knowing, hey, how he is, maybe how was work. When you can really being present and being genuinely present. Not when you're present in someone's life, actually you end up meaning so much about their life than yours. But if you're present in the name of your provider, you didn't leave this, you're not present. You first be mindful of about me before you even bring your. If a person could win, I don't know if you could read How to Influence and Influence People, whereby that book by Derek, whereby you first look at the other person's side before you bring you in your interest. So if you be present and want to know what's going on in my life, in the middle of it, I can even tell you good things. If maybe wanted me to provide for you, you realize that actually I hit a deal. And then you're like, I was even going to press for you, man. I think I can press it for you. Yes, that's if you are present and you really wanted.
Are you giving the women a tip?
That's both parties. If you are present and like, how was work today? What was interesting about it? Anything you found interesting? And like, this kind of this and it's okay. And maybe anything which went wrong, which didn't get planned. I understand when you woke up, you had your to-do list. Did you fulfill your to-do list? And starts telling you, actually, I ticked 2 things on the to-do list, but I didn't do this and this. Like, you ticked this too. I think you did take a money, but I talk about that. But you see how you're present and your meaning. So before you let if you are at that point, if you are just going to come, you have come back. There is no sauce. Actually, the salt is done for men who are married. But if you come and like, before you even start asking me like, how are you? How was work? I see today when you're going to say you're going to meet son, so the client come through. Then he tells you, okay, and did this happen? This one didn't happen. So if you know the client came through and like, to say it enough, and not like you should because you asked. But if the moment I come back, where you go, you don't even want to know why I'd late to come back. But that's so they just think of be present, don't force it. Then it's just starts from someone saying, I'm here if you want to talk. Is that phrase enough? I'm here for you if you ever want to talk. I'm here to just say it's enough to open the door.
Does that apply to men? I feel like it's too
but it applies. Especially if you have gone with the other part of being present. So if you have put the scenario whereby you're present in his life. So if the moment it becomes mental, because most men when they are not mentally fine, they get withdrawn.
Yeah, true.
So when you withdraw, you can sense that as usual, I'm here if you want to talk because we have always talked, but I don't know what you're going through. So that goes the point of don't force it. You let him. Because men have an instinct of when they are facing issues, they first go in their cave. Like they first go in there. Women when they are having issues, they run out of their cave and they come to tell you, not necessarily to even solve it, but just to tell
talk
you.
about it.
So I think most men how they go wrong, whereby they think when a woman tells you all these problems, is trying to see that you solve them. But sometimes that's their coping mechanism. For them, they come to tell. Just rant and not decide because they want to solve it, but if you can solve the better. So now for women in that for men now when they have issues they first go to their cave. So that's how you say, whenever I want to talk, I'm available. So you leave him to process and when he wants to talk he comes. But even when he's processing, at least you have it in mind that actually she is willing to listen anytime I want to talk. And she has been having genuine conversation with me. She has been present. She has not been forcing it. You can see the scenario it has been. So when you ask how they are really doing and mean it when you ask, don't ask just as a by the way.
No,
the part of being patient, that's why I said when you ask me and I'm still in my cave, don't say I asked, but because you just don't know that actually he wants to first be in his cave, he will tell me. So you be patient and he says, whenever you talk, and then when you start to listen without trying to fix whatever he's telling you. Because men think they are fixers. Not thinking, but they are naturally fixers. So when you listen, you just listen to whatever the person is telling you.
Basically, just be a listener.
Listener, and you can even ask him, what do you think? How would we handle this? You can even be thinking of one thing is trying to how to fix whatever is going through. Then you can add on. So when you listen, you don't listen as if you want to solve it. You may not solve it. It may be big for you. And then most of it all, lead by example. So leading by example, even you, when you speak about your own struggles, you make it safe for them to speak about the same struggles. So if you keep telling me how your day was, how this and this and this was, what you're going through, if you're vulnerable to me and not being a hard girl, you're not being guarded, in the name of I don't want to come out as much vulnerable to him. So I'm like, she tells me everything. So it's only fair that I can't also be guarded when I get to know that at work they did this. When I get to know that when she was to be late, she told me about it. When she was going through. So you start reading by example, so that when you say, but by the way, for me when I'm having issues I tell you, but for you don't tell me, but it is okay. So it will hit deep that I should only reciprocate, and that's how they come to really talk.
Does that also apply to men? I feel like the examples you're giving us are more of what women can do, not men. You see, with men, they can a bit be occupied. For example, a man they can actually take long without hearing from their friends for some good time. How can you work with that? I mean, you have a friend, yes, you have a friend that you can confide in and all that, but this person is a bit distant. Not distant, but they take long to reach out. So how can such a person
that's how men run their lives. And I have a friend, and I keep saying that he's a very close friend, but I can take months without talking to him. So when we go to meet 2 months, you can talk everything in that 1 hour, 2 hours, whatever it has been happening, and then we come back to our senses. But we don't want that, because we don't want things to bottle up until that point. So when we talk of being present, that's how each day I have a person who have every 2 days to link up and say, how are you, how did it go? So I don't have anything to bottle up. So maybe you may go salons and then you speak whatever you speak. Okay. I don't know, whenever. Okay, let me say the girls'
salon. That's too much gambo.
Let me use how you can have your girls' talk and women outing kind of it. So why don't you have the so-called girls' talk, and why don't you have it with you, man? Like, man, this and this happened. That's leading by example. So, but if you go with your guys' talk and talk everything, and then when you come to me, you remain guarded, does that help? So, if for you, when you have your things, you go to your girls' talk, even when I have men, I will go to my men's talk. And then you wonder why we don't come back home to ourselves. We have this talks with us.
Conversation.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so I also want to know, from a female perspective, if I have a partner or if I have a friend, a male friend that so I wanted us to delve deeper into what it's like from a female perspective. Whenever a man is talking about what they are going through, it's very easy as a woman to misinterpret it as the man complaining or him giving excuses not to show up in a home or not to be a good father, because it happens. A boyfriend comes and they tell you know what, this week has been hard, or this day has been hard, maybe I can't come through on this. And in that moment, as a woman, for you, all you're thinking is, this man is just giving me excuses. He just doesn't want to give me the money that I want. Or if you're a child, you're just thinking, my dad does not want to provide. From your perspective as a man, how do we help women and society in general understand men whenever they are trying to open up about what they are going through, so that it is not misconceived as complaining or giving excuses. Yes.
I think the first thing you need to do is when you ask me, listen without judgment. So whenever you're going to listen and you're going to judge, that's how you come up with those conclusions.
Okay. Alfred, you have different characters.
No, but
I might listen without judging. But then Tracy might listen.
So now that's what we are saying.
Different characters.
Those characters are not born with us. Some characters we just pick them up along the way. So even if it was born with you, it's now upon you to work on that character. You know, as you mature, you stop saying that I'm like that, deal with it. No, part of maturing is understanding that actually I need to listen without judgment. Maybe I should listen. So when you listen that point without judgment, then you get to listen to me without judging me that I'm actually just complaining because I'm talking. Because if you judge me, then next time I won't tell you.
But then I would also think it would depend on the tone you've used.
When
you're telling me your problems. You might come in this tone of Zeleka, leave me alone. You can like don't talk to me. And then how do you want me to understand that you're actually going through something?
Somehow I hinted on being patient with them. But yeah, it takes a lot of grace. And then maybe what we need to know, men naturally love providing. And if a man doesn't love providing,
even the ones in our generation,
that's why I say
some of them look like they are running away
from provision. Okay, there's a percentage who run provision when they really can provide, but a good percentage of men love providing, and they are really taken aback when they are not able to provide.
For their families.
For their families, even if it's girlfriend or what. Yes. If a man can't provide for you,
he doesn't love you.
That was
you're right.
I'm not men will think against them, but we have all had scenarios whereby, trust me, let me speak for myself.
Speak for yourself.
There is a girl who thinks I'm very stingy. But there's another girl who would put her hand to say, you don't know about that.
Even if you cut my hand, this day, when I ask for help, he
exactly.
gives me the help that I need.
Yeah, so to that girl, so if a man doesn't provide for you, maybe you have not made cause for him to provide or to give you. Because maybe when he last tried to provide, you are the one who said, 20k, why did he was that money? Yet there's this guy could send 20 and is like, now men love sending money.